bruise. My separation off finesse, I'm just preparing to shoot. Or I can put you on some skates, breaking ankles and news, saying this is what they pay me to do.
I don't think you're trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you want get rich. I don't think you want get rich.
This is 2K. Sports broadcasting from Portland, Oregon, as the Trailblazers take it to the hardwood. For the Portland Trailblazers, they come into tonight's game after the loss to Chicago. And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Okafor. Jackson is out there with Tyreek Evans. Then there's Nick Young, and it's Nowitzki in the four-man position. Just 5 to shoot. Hill dishes to Allen. Noah's shot is off.
And you look at Joakim Noah, I mean, one of those hybrid talents. As a center, he gives you the rebounding, the shot blocking you want, but then he also has tremendous passing skills and instincts and the energy of a mountain lion.
Here's Evans, and the three off target. The Blazers on offense. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Hill with it. Evans picks him up. The drive by Hill. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. And it's off from three-point range. And going back to Joakim Noah, he really is a hybrid. He holds American, Swedish, and French citizenships. He's truly a man of the world, and he's worldly on the floor. He can guard and play a lot of different positions.
And Kevin, he looks like a man of the world. He has a unique style unto himself, but I'll take the versatility and the hustle he brings on my team any day. If he's healthy, he's a factor.
Outside for George. Nowitzki against Gibson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Jackson against Hill. Jackson kicks to Evans. Nowitzki a screen. Jumper off the screen. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here is Hill. Allen's shot is off.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over.
Hill against Jackson. He feeds it to Okafor. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And check out the bounce.
Oh, bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Pass to Hill. Now the dish to Noah. Low block shot. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. So it's Portland now. Noah the screen. And George kicks to Hill. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Now here's Nowitzki to the wing on the left. Shoots it. Jackson misses. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
The Thunder with the lead. Young, a screen on Hill. Dishes to Young. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Young's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Allen. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Noah. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Nick Young. Here's Jackson. Evans outside. Picked by Okafor. Crawford passes to Nowitzki. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That is his first foul of the game. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Jackson passes to Portis. Here's Azania. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Thunder leading by 5. And Evans throws it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Portis. Pass to Azania. Pulls it up. The Trailblazers rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And he gets the bucket.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Here's the screen. Some solid D from Nowitzki.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
And Azania gets it to go.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
All right, I want everyone.
Well, Clark, you follow international basketball so much, and Mauro Hezonja isn't a new name to you.
No, it's not, but I'm actually looking forward to seeing him do things in the NBA. Only played sparingly up until now, but the talent and skills he possesses, they get your attention.
Well, Hezonja has been playing as a pro since his 14th birthday.
Yeah, it happens that way in Europe.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Okafor. Booker comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Alexei Shved, he's checked in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Chalmers in for Jackson. Here's Hickson. Nurkic with the block. They recover it. Crawford, no one around him. The Thunder with another miss.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion. And with Hezonja, it is all about what he might do in the future. He has great athleticism, very good size at his position, and already has great skill in terms of scoring the basketball.
Stolen by Jackson. And now Portland on the break.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out and transition.
Now, here's Chalmers. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
You know what I like most about Hezonja is how much he believes in his own ability. He has tremendous confidence. Before the draft, he said he felt he should be the first pick overall. That's confidence, folks.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Crawford right side. Three-pointer. That is good. Crawford's got his first 3 points of the game. Jackson dishes to Cram. Back to Jackson. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
clock at 4. Here's Crawford, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Crawford's got 5.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen, a double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch, that's painful.
Here's Portis. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Feeds it to Jackson. Stolen by Chalmers. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Oklahoma City moving it around. Dixon kicks to Crawford. Moves back up. And it's good on the way in. He's got 7.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Lasagna. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Trailblazers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Good on both. And a double-digit lead on the score. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Boy, have they come out strong. Just some tremendous offense.
Guys fully in control and stroking it well.
Chalmers with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. We've got George Hill. Portis is out there with Noah. Then it's Paul George. And it's Hezonja in the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. From past the arc. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hezonja's got it back down to within single digits for Portland. Chalmers pass to Bonner. Hickson dishes to Bonner. There's Crawford with the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. The pass to Portis. It's back to Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the right side. Here's Hezonja. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Hezonja's got 5 points now in the quarter. Chalmers against Hill. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Buried from 15 feet out. Crawford's got 9.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Right wing. Noah up on top. Pass to Hezonja. Outside, George. And the foul on Matt Bonner. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Hezonja's shot is off. The Thunder leading by 7. Chalmers with it. He's picked up by Hill. Now Chalmers still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. There's Hezonja, guarded by Crawford. Hill has the open look. Tries again. Here's Portis. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I think much better off making him go to the line.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Okafor's checked in. Nowitzki comes in for Bonner. Evans, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Mario Chalmers. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Portland. Allen comes in for Hezonja. Allen kicks to Gibson. Left side, George. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
How about that screen by Noah?
The Thunder leading by 3. Evans, right side. It's stolen by Allen. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. And Young, here we go. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter.
And guys, Reggie Jackson was at the end of a yo-yo last season. He starts at Oklahoma for an injured Westbrook. Westbrook comes back, sends Jackson to the bench. Then Oklahoma sends Jackson to Detroit, where he fills in for another injured starter in Brandon Jennings for the rest of the year.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here. For dear life.
Now getting back to Jackson, he showed several times last season that he has that starter ability. The Thunder knew they wouldn't have the money to re-sign him, Clark, in free agency, so they traded him to avoid losing him for nothing.
Yeah, that's a good move. And with the Pistons, Jackson finished the season strong, while the Thunder, without Jackson or Durant's contributions, missed the playoffs for the first time in years.
Now here's Allen. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. Gibson, a good look. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Jackson is checked in for Hill. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Nick Young. Jackson kicks to Nowitzki. The Thunder with another miss.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Now here's Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Gibson with the screen on Jackson. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. And so here is Oklahoma City. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Nowitzki with the screen on Jackson. They set the pick. Jackson kicks to Okafor. 6 to shoot. From 11 feet away, it's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Jackson against George. Gibson down low. Nowitzki with the steal. Jackson kicks to Nowitzki. Shot from 16. Nowitzki can't get that one to fall.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Jackson passes to Allen. George against Crawford. Fade away. Goes back up. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Gibson.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Now here's Jackson. The shot's good from Evans.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Kicks it to Jackson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Nowitzki a screen. Here's Okafor. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And now a 6-point Thunder lead. Portland's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Allen kicks to Gibson. Shot on the wing. And good on the basket. Book it. Gibson's got 8 points.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Norkic checked in for Noah. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. Krabs checked in for George. And it's Hazanya in for Allen. Trailblazers trailed by 6. The feed to Crab. Back to Jackson. Screen by Nurkic. There's the call on Trevor Booker. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Chalmers is checked in. 1:43 left in the first half. Here's Portis, defended by Booker. And that one's good. Portis has got 4 this quarter. The Thunder leading by 4. And here is Chalmers. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The steal. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Jackson's got the ball. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. On defense, Oklahoma City. .104 left here in the second. 5 to shoot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Mario Chalmers picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off. Even though they're trailing, they're having some success from the foul line here, and that could go a long way towards getting them back into it. Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Thunder shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he makes the first. And Portland making a change here. Hill's checked in. Young's checked in for Oklahoma City. Both free throws good from Booker. 43 seconds left in the first half. Hill passes to Portis. Out to the right wing. Screen by Nurkic. Fires, high post. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Crabbe.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now the dish to Evans. To the paint. It's intercepted. Ahead. For the finish. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And that almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now...
And that'll do it for the first half. Game tied. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Jackson is out there with Nick Young. Then there's Nowitzki. Then there's Okafor. And it's Crawford at the 3. Nowitzki a screen. Just 5 on the clock. And he converts the layup. Nowitzki's got the first bucket of the third here for Oklahoma City. Portland trailing here.
In Dirk Nowitzki last season, I felt like the first time we saw real signs of wear and tear from all the years of him playing. His field goal percentage, points per game, rebounds, all off his career averages. And that said, though, he's still a crafty, dangerous guy to have to go up against.
There's the pick. Hill with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Hill kicks to George. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Hill, no good.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And really, Clark, that's the only way you're going to stop him. The defender was all over him with a hand right in his face.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. He kicks to George. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Jamal Crawford picks one up.
You know, if you're looking to build a small forward and there wasn't a LeBron James template, you might go with PG, Paul George. Height, length, athleticism, that combination off the charts with him. And he's got a nice, unflappable demeanor, too.
Young outside. He dishes it to Okafor. They set the pick. Nowitzki a screen. Stolen by Noah. Here's George. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. 6 points here for George.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Yeah, talking about Paul George, a big part of his dominance, his attitude. He doesn't yell or pump his fist. He's really the quiet assassin.
Yeah, once he maxes out in the weight room, which he will, now that he's in his mid-20s, I think he's going to be an Adonis. I mean, exactly the kind of physique you're looking for in a prototype at the small forward.
Robert Covington's checked in for Portland. And then for Oklahoma City, Booker comes in for Jamal Crawford. And Tyreek Evans subbed in for Nick Young. Hill against Jackson. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. The rebound by Gibson.
Yeah, but they're 3 or 4 to start the second half.
Out to the wing. Hill against Jackson. Gibson the screen. Hill dishes to Covington. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And he gets it to go. And the Thunder lead by 4.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Trailblazers moving the ball around. He feeds it to Gibson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Evans, a screen on Hill. Jackson passes to Evans. Back to Jackson. Dishes it to Nowitzki. Unloads from 9. Again, the miss by Nowitzki. Trailblazers trailed by 4. Passes to Covington. There's the triple. That's good. Covington's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
So it's Portland now. Here's Azania. 14 points for him. Outside Hill. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gibson. Here's Noah. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And last year, not exactly up to Noah's lofty standards. He's way down in field goal percentage and free throw percentages compared to the season before, but he did not play completely healthy all of last year either.
A little dinged up, missed 13 games more than he had the season prior, and also the minutes dropped as well. And you could just see him laboring at times on the floor, clearly affected by those injuries.
Here's Hickson, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 3.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
And, you know, going back to Noah last season, I think the additions to the Bulls' front court had an effect on him. I mean, they added Gasol and Mirotic, 2 major talents up front. I think that gave Noah less opportunities than he'd had the year before, and it was an adjustment for him.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And guys, talking about Joakim Noah, he was still the spirit of that team last season. Amongst all the great talents the Bulls had, Noah was that energizer and catalyst for the team, a true warrior, even in an off year.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Bonner, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Crawford comes in for Booker. Nick Young's checked in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Chalmers in for Jackson. Pass to Bonner. And Chalmers kicks to Crawford. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. George has got the ball. Jackson has the open look. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Jackson's got 6 points. And Chalmers kicks to Young. Hicks in a screen. Bonner dishes to Crawford. Releases from 15. That's a miss. And with it, he is 5 for 9. Looking at the last game for the Oklahoma City Thunder, it was a loss to the Magic. Outside, George. And stolen by Chalmers. Down low. Here's Young. Bonner passes to Chalmers. Now here's Hickson. T right on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Chalmers kicks to Bonner. Rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Crabb. Sinks the triple. Crabb's got 7 points.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
There's a good screen. Screen by Young. And Chalmers kicks to Crawford. A 3 ball. Crabb pulls it in. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Takes the 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
To the left wing. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. Drops one in from the wing. Trailblazers leading by 3. Jackson passes to Portis. Feeds it to Nurkic. Screen by Nurkic. Shot clock at 5. It's tipped. That's good from Crawford on the assist from Young. And it's now only a 1-point Portland lead.
That is such good work to make this a 1-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nurkic. Cannot hit. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Crawford left side. Chalmers dishes to Young. They set the pick. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And guys, it looked like Nick Young had finally put it all together. I mean, he had a huge campaign 2 years ago, signs a new 4-year deal. Then last year, disaster strikes. I mean, he provided very little to the team outside of shooting the basketball. And even with that, he dropped to a career worst, 37% from the field.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Great getting back to Young. It's tough to completely judge him on last year's numbers because he was fighting through knee injuries, ankle injuries, all kinds of things. Clark, they only played 42 games.
Yeah, but when he's right, he can light it up. I mean, he's a go-to scorer, but he just never got right last season.
George Hill's checked in for Portland. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Okafor's checked in. Nowitzki comes in for Bonner. Evans, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Jackson in for Mario Chalmers. 24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Jackson kicks to Nowitzki. Nurkic with the steal. On up the court.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Here's Okafor. It's still anybody's game as we... And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Portland leading. Noah is up there with Taj Gibson. Then it's George Hill. Then it's Paul George. And it's Hezonja in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Noah, the pass to Hezonja. The 3. That's his 7th miss in 12 shot attempts. Crawford kicks to Nowitzki. Gibson with the steal. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And for Reggie Jackson, the league is going the right way in terms of his skill set. Everyone loves the guard who can shoot well enough to bust the zone as well as make plays for others and at the rim. And Jackson is that guy.
Robert Covington's checked in for Paul George. Outside Hill. Now the pass to Hezonja. It's back to Hill. Pass to Gibson. Portland moving the ball around. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And Nowitzki wide open. He fires. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar.
Hezonja's shot is off. Oklahoma City trailing. Now here's Jackson. Evans outside. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
Pick up by Hill. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The Thunder shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Nowitzki sets a screen for Jackson. Nowitzki outside. Just 5 on the clock to tie it up. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Trailblazers shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Covington passes to Hezonja. Kicks to Covington. The feed now to Hill. Passes it to Hezonja. Crawford with the steal. Here's Evans. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Check out the game for Evans. He has 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Booker, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
And guys, Tyreke Evans is so versatile. Great instincts, well-developed skill set. He can beat you every way you turn.
Thunder have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Hill. Evans at the elbow. Clock at 6. There's a screen. Here's Nowitzki. Off the left rim and out. And back to Tyreke Evans. He's a big, muscular guy for a wing. 7-foot wingspan, that arm span we've all admired and read so much about. Too strong for off guards, too quick for small forwards. He's kind of got a ubiquitous position.
He does. And Kevin, you know, it's funny. A lot of people have tried to place him in a box in terms of position. Instead of just saying he's a basketball player, the guy's strong, he's got tremendous physical attributes. Combine that with the ball handling and his confidence, and it gives you an interesting mix. I mean, he's one of the more unique, multifaceted guys we have in our league.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Here's Azania. Noah the screen. Here's Hill. And against the shot to fall after coming off the pick. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Back to Evans from outside the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Noah the screen. The 3 from Hill. There's the bucket. Good.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
You know, I can think of one way to describe George Hill. It's the culmination of several attributes. I mean, he comes from the school of Popovich, plays under control, always in the right place defensively. The way I describe him is just steady.
And the Thunder with the possession here. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Evans outside. It's Okafor atop the key. Back to Evans. 4 on the clock. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip. There is just no way, Clark, to tell who is going to pull this one out.
You know what, Kevin? I think looking at this game, it may very well come down to one crucial key play.
Clark, that's a great point. When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
Count the bucket.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
There's a screen. The dish to Booker. Evans right side. Nowitzki outside. And it's Paul George with the foul. Young's checked in for Booker. Now here's Nowitzki. Guarded closely. Jackson has the open look. No good with the triple. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outside Jackson. He kicks it to George. Back to Jackson. 5 to shoot. From the arc. Crab, no good. Oklahoma City's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Over to the left wing. Here's Nowitzki. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Nowitzki's got 5 points now in the quarter. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, nobody giving up any ground either way, fella.
Then don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Screen by Nurkic. There's the pick. Crab dishes to George. And again, it's Portland converting.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Jackson again. It's Jackson. Picked by Okafor. Kicks it out to Evans. He dishes it to Nowitzki from about 19 feet. And Young with the basket on the assist by Nowitzki. And the Thunder lead by 1. Jackson passes to Portis. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Outside, George lets it go with a 3. And it's George again missing. Evans kicks to Nowitzki. And that one's good. Now it's a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Jackson kicks to Crab. Here's Portis, defended by Nowitzki. Portis, the pass to Jackson. Right side, George. Here's Nurkic. The rebound by Young. Young's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Nowitzki with the screen on Jackson. Nowitzki outside. To the middle. Hangs. The shot misses. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Good.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. And what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
The shot by George, wide open. And some very quick points for him on that possession. George has got 6 here in this quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Nurkic. Gibson comes in for Portis. Allen's checked in for Allen Crabbe. And George Hill's subbed in for Jackson.
Looking at the numbers for Dirk Nowitzki, 16 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
And you know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for him.
It's back to Hill. Noah with a screen for Hill. Puts up a 3. The Thunder pull it in.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into 3-point territory.
And you're right there, Clark, because anything less than lockdown defense on him is going to result in a triple.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game. Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 4. 20 seconds left in the 4th. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, coaches tell them take the easy points in a hurry and then foul as soon as possible.
Yeah, but you don't want to foul blindly, though. I think teams make a mistake when they do that. Go for the steal. See if you can force a mistake. And then see what happens after that.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He wants them to pick it up and really go for it right now, saying, no time like the present, gentlemen. Embrace it. Embrace the spotlight, and let's make it happen. Kevin, let's see what they can do.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one. Here's Azania. But they'll get another chance. Here's Gibson. It's good.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they...
Yo, look towards the darkness. Nah, yo, look towards the light. Yo, what the? Yo, what is that? It's a supernova. Nah, man, that's a black hole. Yo,